Hey guys, and welcome back to the Tuesday stream. We are back playing a bit of Kerbal Space Program that you can see is taking some time to load today. Super Gary Gamer, Wick, how are you both doing out there? Hope you're having good times. Oh, it came back. Okay, great. I was a little bit worried there, at least 2 or 3 times during that load that actually, I've installed a couple of, well, I've installed better time warp so that we can start getting our teeth into some ion drives at some point in the future. We're not going to do that now because ion drives take forever, even with better time warp. But hey, Obscure Reference, how you doing? Love it. Good to see you. Good to see. I actually need to clear my throat almost immediately. This is bad for. Wise, my good buddy and friend, good to see you. So, as a lot of... What do you mean moon capture? Wait. I thought we had a bad time out here and things were going poorly for us. I'm building workspaces in my main... Oh, okay, that's good, that's good. Let's zoom out here. Let's see what's going on. Let's get Jeb out of here. We don't have to worry about that. Turns out I'm not allowed to click on it without what happened? Why is this doing a thing? Okay, we've got another one here. What is this? What? Sorry, I should have looked into this actual. Oh, it's not a vessel we can switch to or anything. I'm guessing it's this moon capture here, but I digress. I've got a much more important thing to do. We're still waiting for... Oh, mate, I'm sorry. I have been super busy, as I'm sure you can understand. I travelled all the way to Wales and back last night. I've been having some busy times. Busy times. I didn't find Jeb himself, thankfully, because Jeb. But I did find the craft that we were going to use to get rid of Jeb. I am going to look for something that's not even in this save file here. As much as I would love to, I went out and played in where's my real solar system playthrough here. Well, it's not my playthrough, it's my testing world. And I made Carl 1.4. There's still problems with it. When it loads, I will explain what is going on with the loads. So the only mod that I've changed is better time warp, but a whole bunch of mods wanted to update. I've also put a whole bunch of lights on there. It's not working the way that I would like it to work. Let's move this over. Move this over here. I feel like we need to bring the metallic down a bit to be able to see the colour. The reason that I have not been able to see it is because it's just reflecting what is essentially nothing. I want to also do this. No! Also want to do this here. I recently discovered that the stock alarm clock automatically calculates transfer windows even for non-stock bodies. And you think you're like, does it actually? Does it actually? Is this quite a large rocket? This is indeed quite a large rocket. The whole plan with this rocket is to send it to the moon. Up the top here, where's the button I'm looking for? We can open the fairing. We've got ourselves a rover of some sort. Oh, the camera controls in this area are kind of awkward. This rover here does very well. It can get us to the moon and back, I think. But the problem is, every time I've tried decoupling... Oh, what have I done? What's going on? Every time I try decoupling from here, these engines tend to collide with the... local, there we go. That's kind of not what I was hoping that we'd see from the local offset there. Maybe if we turn this 45 degrees like that, we can then use our local offset to just pull it out a little bit. Just a little bit. I don't want any more explosions. This has been exploding on me, and that's very, very bad. Okay, so we've got some RCS at the top there. I want to also grab the RCS that's down the bottom. Just a few things that I feel can work. And I do warn you, the first time we're going to load this, it's probably going to explode. because that's just the way my rockets work, it turns out. Yeah, we'll do it like that. Let's save it, let's launch it, let's see where it's going. You can add small SRB separation boosters to the top of the stage if you don't want it to explode. Ooh, that might be a way of doing it. What else have we got? What's with the color scheme? Hi, how you doing? You should see me in real life. I've got bright purple hair, in the middle of summer here, so my colors are in full swing. I've got a neon yellow t-shirt on with, I don't even know how to describe the trousers I'm wearing. They're mostly, not the trousers, the shorts I'm wearing. I knew it would explode. I knew it would explode. We got much yellow. I'm going to literally just revert this to launch and see what happens. And if that doesn't work, we've just got to move a couple of struts. I've been through this process before, and I don't know why it does this to me. But we'll just go with it. I'm going to call this actually part of the flight process, because I've just never been able to get this to load first time. Small sip of tea there. Small sip of tea. But I do know this vessel should mostly make it. I can't imagine. Oh, I think I know what it is. I bet it's the RCS ports on... Oh, no. Holding. We're fine. Now, I believe we're actually just seconds away from a window. Maybe we literally just missed it. Let's have a look here. See where the moon is lying. Oberion? No, that's not what I'm looking for. There we go. There's the moon. Set as target. Beautiful. Do we look like we're somewhere online? No, I don't think we do. Okay, we're just going to trust the warp calculator here. It's in the wrong place. I can never remember... let's just warp there. I can never remember exactly what angle we're supposed to leave at. We're going to the moon. We are indeed going to the moon. I want to talk about how the moon formed. I want to talk about big craters. I want to go have a look at the Apollo 11 landing site. I can't guarantee that I'm going to find that one. I don't even know if there is actually a thing to mark it in the game. I assume so. Like, it would be very weird to not... Oh, did you hear that physics easing? How fast is this going? Oh, it's not going that fast. So, you know that manhole cover that was used to cover a nuclear test? I believe the Americans did it. Don't hold me to that though. I can't remember exactly where. And the bomb was just a little bit more powerful than they were expecting, and this manhole cover might very well end up being one of the first things that went to orbit. That just happened. How about we go to the vehicle assembly? I show you what I'm going to think. I'm going to hop onto Minecraft because trial chamber's great idea. And museum. What museum do you have, sir? Tell me. I was so full of confidence when I loaded this up. I was like, I've tested this. It's going to be fine. And I have. I think the problem is... Go. As weird as it sounds, these RCS points here. I believe these ones to be interacting with this fairing in a weird way. Now, I might just be operating on religion here, right? It might just be that I've seen something and I've just believed it, and now we're going with that. I was also... I should show you all the different restructurings we've got here. I am tempted to replace that decoupler with an interstage fairing. I've been trying to get a whole bunch of lightings, and as you can see, struts are everywhere right now. I even built some little triangle struts down below to hold on to the strength here. I'm tempted actually. Save and launch it. We'll go. We'll see which one we go. We'll just see. Probably not orbit, since it only accelerated once and straight up. But if it's 5, it reached escape velocity and went into interplanetary space. The most probable explanation is that about 2 kilometers up, it finally gave in to aerodynamic stress and was basically atomized. I shouldn't have come in here now. No, I wanted to advance time first. Quick, to the space center. If we just pretend it never happened, then it doesn't have to count, right? If we pretend it never happened. We'll call that revert 2, right? Revert 2. Bam. Okay, I need to get us into the right thing. I know it's probably frustrating. I can't help but find the intermittent raining candle for this decimating explosions funny. Actually, the explosions are funny. Don't get me wrong. But what I actually meant to do was accelerate time until this window here, so that we can try and make it stable. Because you all saw that one time that it was stable for no apparent reason over the other times, right? You hear what I'm saying? So we've just got to go with it. We've just got to go with it. The other thing I need to figure out how to do. We can't go from it here anyway. We need to go in here because I didn't. And so actually, it's kind of good that we've done it. I didn't put any kerbals on board, and I need to have kerbals on board if we are going to actually, be able to fix stuff. Because there's no way these wheels are gonna survive going down the side of a crater. But if we've got an engineer on board, they can just fix it themselves, right? That's the thing. We go for the crew here. We've got nothing but engineers. Well, Amanda Brown, welcome. Let's have a look and see. Scientist. How do I refresh this? This is horrific. Do we just take them all on? Be like, cool, and then we go out and then come back and see if we've got any pilots. There we go. Welcome aboard, Hans. I'm all about it. I don't know if you sat the right way round or not. We're going to open that up. Actually, you know what? I'm going to add some more struts. Because nothing makes a build more stable than adding more materials to it, surely. That's not mirrored out. Let's try that. Let's see if that was the magic strut that did it all. Is this science mode? No, we're just playing. We are just in sandbox. So if you have any suggestions, feel free. I'm all ears. I may even enact on them. Or was that a sound of explosion I heard there? I've got a video playing in the background. There we go. We'll turn that off. Okay, looks like we've got our window is good. 28 degrees off of inclination. Now, do you think we need to go pretty much north? I feel like we're doing okay. It's launched. It's loaded. Let's see if it will launch. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, please take off. It's going down a little bit, but that's fine. That happens to us. That happens to us a lot. Okay, we are good. I think we might even be away. To weight ratio is probably a little bit better than it's looking right now because, of course, we're not going at full speed. 1.6, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I'm going to come out of here and have a look. Maybe, actually, I'm going to set the moon as target. Okay, good. Now, bearing in mind that we're already traveling east at quite some speed, I'm going to start turning to the northeast. I'm going to turn a little bit more north than it would seem is appropriate. Oh, wait, let's hit the prograde here. Is appropriate because I feel like, and this is just feelings, I'm just going off some vibes right now. I'm feeling like, given that this is here, we can reflect it over to the... So that's the anti-target node. If I wanted to fly away from the moon as fast as I could, I would look at that one, which means the actual moon node is somewhere over here. Just reflecting about the axes as I've learned to do over time. So it's gotta be somewhere like this line. So if I follow the 45 degree, we should get, let's have a look, -2, -2. Oh, look at this, we're doing all right. We're like 2 degrees out. I will take anything under 10. I will take as a win, to be honest. I don't want to carry on pushing this where we're going, so let's just keep going. At some point, I'm going to have to move to orbital mode. Can I go this way instead? I'm a little bit worried that we're going to overshoot and end up going in a weird direction, but that's my thing. Lights are somewhat doing their job. Let's swap over to our readout of our the Apple App Sys. of course, being the highest point of our orbit, periapsis being the lowest. The lowest point of our orbit is like deep under the surface of Earth right now by about 6.5 million meters. So not only do we have to get this first bit going up and over, which it kind of is, but we also need to go fast enough sideways that our bottom part of our orbit comes out of the surface. Oh, we've lost our solid fuel. Oh, they are moving in a little bit more than I thought they would. Yeah, nothing really bad exploded, apart from those solids. Ooh. Obviously, this was all part of the plan. We needed to get rid of the solid boosters, and what better way than vaporizing them in my own rocket plume? I like that. I like that a lot. What is our current ascending to 4.8? Let's try and get back on track if we can. It seems to be moving away quite a bit. Okay, that's good. I'm gonna hit the old stability assist and try and pull us down this way somewhat, down on towards the east direction. We're traveling just a little bit north to be headed directly towards the moon. The reason that I have these green targets up is because they tell me the numbers that I need to know which way we're going. It's very helpful. Very, very helpful. It's a shame that it doesn't really give us that information here. Meanwhile, on the surface, the KSC is hit by shotgun of... well, I mean, surely it must be hitting the floor soon. This is the type of situation where we need to be having a... I wonder if we can. Anyway, a lunar multiplayer server running for RSS. People could sit and watch my debris. Okay, going fine so far. I would have preferred to make my my boosters here a little less shiny so that they could actually reflect the... Oh, we got a good... reflect the lights rather than the ambient darkness as we seem to be reflecting at the moment. Our tanks are about to run dry. Several large hot air balloons holding up massive nets above the KSC to catch the debris. I'm about it. What a great idea. I feel like we've not really explored balloon technology enough on this planet, you know? I want to be on surface just while we make a little drop here. Away they go. You can't really see how beautiful that was, but hang on, let's... Yeah, no, it's an unfortunate situation that going to the moon at the moment involves taking off from the night side. As I say, I tried to cover this thing in lights. So I've got loads and loads of lights on there. Turns out the lights aren't as good in RSS as they are in Kerbal because, as you know, things are bigger. things are a lot bigger. Okay, we're getting quite steep actually, but I feel like I'm fine. Let's try and pull our nose down to 45 degrees. Normally I'd be like, yeah, we'll just go with whatever direction we're going now, but I don't think that's going to work out for us. We've got enough lead time on the main engines. I'm hoping that these three on the back here, these are RF-1Bs. Yeah, no, it's not RF, F-1Bs. Are the winners. They really do put out the power. I think they're the most powerful engines in the game. Don't quote me on... Well, no, you can quote me on that. They're probably the most powerful engines in the game. Okay, we are currently cruising. What are we cruising at? 200 kilometers up. I need to look sideways. There is no way we're getting into a proper orbit. Still looking at, I don't know, 45 degrees or so. I'm going to go with a 20 degree instead. Look, there is the target node for going to the moon. We are roughly on the right line still. 3 degrees out. That's fine. As I say, anything under 10 degrees is going to be a personal best in RSS. So, yeah, I'll take whatever we can get. The real question, of course, is are we actually going to be able to get this into some sort of good circularized burn situation? I don't know. I'm a little bit worried that we've gone too far up and now we're putting not enough sideways velocity out of the back. You know what I'm saying? We've got 1.8 in the tank. We've got 1.8 in the real world velocity. That's only going to take me up to 4.6. No, 2.6, 3.6. I know where my maths lies. It is about this time that I'm always tempted to hit. Oh, look how good my line is there. That's actually going really well. Tempted to hit a little bit of physics time warp, but we've all seen how unstable this vessel is at the moment. It's big, it's long, it's got a little bit of punch to it, and when it goes wrong in a big way. But you know what? I'm going to do it anyway. Here we go. That's ×2 warp. Let's really start to put out some of that power. In reasonable times. I'm going to bring myself up to my prograde and just kind of hold there. I tapped some buttons that I didn't want to tap. There. Okay, we're just going to hold like that. I'm mostly watching this number, the time to my apoapsis. It seems to be holding roughly about a minute out. That's good for me. That means that we are holding the highest point of our orbit ahead of us, as opposed to letting it drop behind us and then we end up crashing into the atmosphere. Which, you know, it's not ideal. It's not ideal. The moon out there. I mean, did you know that the moon... I mean, I'm sure most people have heard that the moon is slowly moving away from us. It's a rate of about 2 centimeters a year, was that right? An inch? I should have actually checked that one up. But the crazy part is, it's actually the tides that are pulling the moon. Oh, we've got to make ourselves a little stage here, but it turns out it's a double stage. Again, if we can. Oh, I thought the wrong stage had gone there, and that we was. Ooh, that would have been somewhat unfortunate. So we've got ourselves 2 kerbals sat on top here. I can't deploy ramps. I wanted to focus the part up here. Part, aim camera, bring this back. We're still going at double speed, so let's bring that down. Space 999 playing the Ion game. Nice. Bring this back. Think now's the time to be looking actually at prograde. We're almost definitely going to circularize nicely. My tank there, my lifting tank, definitely had the fuel to the probe on board so that we could track it if we want to, but I don't think we need to. Let's bring some control in. I'm going to look down, and at some point it should start bringing my apoapsis down for me. Start trading some of the upwards velocity for sideways, but for preference if I can. Think we're almost definitely going to make it. I've got 4 kilometers in the tank. I've got 6 on in the world, if you will, in the velocity. That's going to leave us with like 1 left over. I should also be able to just switch to almost entirely maneuver nodes. I've got too much. Does anybody else think that I've got too much stuff in orbit? Is this something we need to address? We've got a couple of stuff in the right sort of place. Oh, let's look down, bring this back into nice circular. It's going up too far. And I'll take that one. We'll take that one. Now I've got a second ignition with this engine, thankfully. I'm just looking for where the moon is. I don't know if I'm going to get there in time. I'm going to add the maneuver, and we're going to push on the way up. Look how much fuel it's going to take. We've got 2 in the tank, and it's going to take, well, we've got 2.8 in the tank, and there is about 2.8, but thankfully I've got some extra fuel on board. There's an encounter. Let's try and get nice and close for as little fuel as possible. Do we take that? It's a nice high altitude, roughly equatorial. I don't know. I'm going to go with the high altitude so that I can change to a somewhat polar orbit. There's the last person that I stranded on the moon. Now I should have working RCS on this, so let's turn that on and see what happens. No. Okay, wait. We've got got some things in the wrong stages here. I'm going to put 2 down because I tend to not be confident in my on-the-fly staging arrangement. So we've got those 2. I believe that to be the ones on my top craft here. We've got some RCS there, so we'll leave those at the top. Reset camera. Thank you. We'll look at the middle. Did that fire my RCS off? That's fine. We've got some nitrogen up there. Why are these not going? What's up with that? Have we encountered an issue? I feel like we've encountered an issue. Why? Why? Why aren't you firing? Part is fine. Thrust configuration should be good. I just want to look at my maneuver node. Why aren't you doing this? We've got the RCS on. I can't activate these from here. Maybe I'll turn these ones on instead and see if that does what I want it to do. Though I'm a little bit worried about nitrogen being used like that. Alright, well somehow that turned those ones on and not those. I'll take it. Whatever. As long as it does what I want it to do, I will do that. We 28 septillion copper nodes. Oh, nice. My orbital lines are a mess, so I have to turn them off and whatever. Just keep whatever you're targeting. There is, of course, that right. We can turn all of these off at the top. Do I want to focus on the moon? We're going to press this button here. Let's turn the capsules and the failed relay network off. I'm hearing my RCS burning. I'm always tempted to just kind of like turn it off until we get closer to the target. I did forget that I found some workable reaction wheels, some actual gyros in this game that are like actually working, as opposed to the RCS in the other parts of the game. I suppose those other RCS parts are working. They're just not the most efficient. Speaking of, I can see my... Well, we must be drifting in the right direction because the RCS is not actively trying to pull me back yet. So yeah, because the moon is pulling on the Earth. Wow. Pulling on everything that is on the Earth. Part of that includes the water. But the Earth is spinning pretty fast, right? Definitely compared to the month it takes for the moon to complete its orbit. So the tides are always being pulled ahead of where the moon is. You know, the moon is pulling on them and the Earth is spinning underneath, trying to accelerate them faster and faster. But of course, the moon isn't just pulling on the tides. The tides are also pulling on the moon. So that small little interaction there ends up trying to speed up the moon. And as you probably know from Kerbal, to leave, you've got to accelerate. You've got to go faster. So the fact that the tides are ahead of the moon means it pulls a little bit faster, gets accelerated in its orbit, and then starts drifting off. And, you know, it'll take a while. I do believe that the sun will engulf us in a red giant stage before the moon actually leaves. I will do a little calculation at some point. I'm afraid I don't know off the top of my head right now, and I should do. But this seems like something that's slow enough. That's slow enough that the solar system is going to be significantly different when it happens. Though, of course, all waiting for that red dwarf stage so that the moons around Jupiter will finally be habitable. Of course, that's what we're all waiting for. I want my Ganymede space base. If you could pick anywhere in the solar system at all, other than Earth, because obviously everyone wants to live on Earth because it's made for us, or rather the other way around, we're made for it. Where would you go? Would you want to be close by, like the moon? Would you want to head off like to deep space? Is that nitrogen being burnt there? I kind of hope not. I kind of hope not. Now, we got a small problem where the propellant totally not responding to any commands right now. That is, of course, because our fuel is just kind of like floating loose in the tank here. No atmosphere to pull it down. Not atmosphere, no gravity. Well, there is gravity, but we're balancing gravity with sideways direction, which means we've got centrifugal force. Everything balances out, and thus we're in a zero gravity situation. Or net. They like to say microgravity, right? Let's go with the terminology. We're in a microgravity situation. Is this going to work for us? Still no. Oh, there we go. Go. I think there's a bit of a glitch in the system. Whereas if you are toggling your SAS and RCS whilst you are trying to deal with ullage, there's a thing. As long as the ones that choose the outer planets speak like the Belters from The Expanse, yeah. Going to uni to study aviation, my dude. In a few months, which should hopefully allow me to optimize KSP gameplay. At least in the atmosphere. At least in the atmosphere. Is it weird that you only play RSS with Principia? I kind of feel like I should have been playing with Principia. Now that we're at this point of the game, or in fact, maybe it'll be the next step we take in a couple of months. Where, yeah, no, it's totally like it's within my sphere of. Is that pushing me with the RCS? Let's stop. You there, decouple. Decouple? Are we good? Are we drifting away? We are drifting away. Okay. Maybe another stage. Thanks. All right, great. Now, this engine is great because it's got 50 reignitions. 50! 50! That is a huge number. But it's also rubbish because look how slow it's taking to burn through the Delta V. Now, I have to say, this number lies. In a big way. In a big way. If we come to the Delta V stats given by MechJeb, I've got over 5 kilometers of Delta V in this particular fuel tank. And you can tell by the way this goes down and back up and then goes down and back up. And I think when I finish this burn, it will self-correct. But yeah. Now, and the only reason I want to play Principia is so that I can have a Lagrange space station. Like that's it. Like there's a point, you know, I don't know, here, somewhere like here, where it's balanced in between. Of course, that's an unstable one. You have to work hard at being able to orbit that one. There's another Lagrange out there, but of course the best ones are like here, 60 degrees around, 60 degrees around. Yeah, they're like. There's a lot of Lagrange points that I would like to take advantage of and put space stations in. Just because you don't normally get to play with them, you know? For those of you that don't know, sorry, drinking a little bit of tea there. Lagrange points are these places where, would you believe, this guy called Lagrange did he actually did an energistics workup, but that doesn't matter. He found points where all the gravity and let's say all the forces that were acting upon spacecraft, bit of dust, an asteroid, all balanced out. And there's two ways it can balance out. You can either balance out with all the gravity pushing you towards that point, or balance out with all the gravity pushing you away from that point. And most of the ones in the line are they the stable ones? I know the L2 over this way is semi-stable, but the ones 60 degrees round, if you draw an equilateral triangle 60 degrees round, is where like the Centaurs and the I forget what they call the others. I think it's the Spartans. Are the two groups of asteroids that are around Jupiter. Let's close that up. Maybe we'll go see if they exist in RSS. That would be great. Why are these not working now? I've got nitrogen, right? There's nitrogen. There's the... Why? Oh, I'm having a bad time with this. I've got to say, I am not having the best time with the RSS on my craft at the moment. At some point, we'll figure out, add maneuver, what it is that's going on, what I'm doing wrong. I'd like to get somewhat polar. That's a little too polar. Towards the sun? Towards the sun. Beautiful. Then we can go anywhere we want from a polar orbit. I would like to go to several places. I don't know this crater. I want to go to Tycho crater. I want to go to Copernicus crater because they're just cool. Trojans, thank you, Super Gary Gamer. Trojans. Okay, let's try and. Game, I'm trying to play your game, alright? You want me to use these RCS thrusters, but you're just like, no. There we go. Are you going to stabilize out? Are we going to use all the nitrogen that we've got? Actually, it looks like we're going to be okay. Tycho, the bloke who... with the one ended up being a dupe. Yeah, that's the guy. That's the guy. I believe him to be one of the geniuses of like space physics, shall we say, working out how orbits work and stuff like that. But mostly he was a good astronomer, I believe. Tycho. I've spelled his name wrong, of course. It's always that H. I always forget the H. Okay, we appear to be roughly where we want to be, so I'm going to turn those off. We're not burning for another 23 days, so there's Earth. Goodbye. Whoa, that was fast. That was super fast. I don't like the... Oh, we've hung up. I don't like it when it goes so fast. Maybe there's a bit of a better time warp issue or configuration or something that I can play with there. Pressing this, we are in the moon's sphere of influence. You can't stop me. It's going to be a thing that I do. No, okay. Start burn in 4, 3, 2, 1. Wait, there, go. We're burning our RCS forwards to then ideally... There we go. You got to turn SAS off and back on again for some reason. I still don't know why. So a little bit slow on the start of our burn. I should also, and you know this, I should save when we've done this burn. That's a must. Look at all the detail we've got here. So the moon, that's where we're going. That's where we're staying, hopefully. If I focus on the moon... No, not going to let me. Maneuver 1, Sun, Mercury, Venus. Oh my god, we've got to go through them all. Moon, there we go. Whew. It's going to take us a while to burn through all this. Thankfully, as I say, plenty of Delta V to go. So let's accelerate time up to ×3. My computer could just about handle it, mainly, maybe. I want that maneuver node, though. I don't know why it took... Why did it go stability assist? Because I pressed T twice. I know why it did that when I was trying to get the fuel to be stable for us. 1% residuals. Oh my gosh, what a waste. What a waste. This fuel tank, by the way, it's a beast. It's a beast. The moment I found out I could put a box on board, it's pretty good. Pretty good. So yeah, he was a Danish astronomer. He did incredibly accurate work, and then died before he could put good use to it. And then Huygens, I believe it was, although don't quote me, it could have been one of the others, but I think it was Huygens, was I just took that data and ran away with it. Pretty good. Pretty good. So, have you heard the story of the moon's formation? I'm sure most of you have. Where's the rest of them? Where is the moon? Wait. Looking up. I've actually lost it. Also the moon. Oh, was it? No, that's Earth still. I don't know. Does the moon exist? It's got to be to our side somewhere, because we're looking sideways ourselves. We'll figure out in a second, just as I get close to being all the way down here. You did read his wiki, but you have the goldfish memory. Boom. I mean, that's totally fine. I think most of us here do. Look, it's now given us the right amount of delta V-ish. It's kind of weird. Add maneuver, bring this down as well. We're just going to get into a nice tight circular orbit around the moon so that we can think about landing somewhere. I could probably get even tighter than that, but this will do. And then we got to wait. I'm kind of sad that we don't have better mapping utilities, because I know, how did I... Yeah, look, we got northwest there. How did I get the position? There we go. Information, moon. I'm sure there's a way of getting my position on the moon. I had done it before, and I can't remember how now. Oh well, we'll just go and have a go anyway, and see where we can get. Is it in here? KerbNet. Yes. Here's the center. That's good. We'll put down some stuff. What happens to the port? I mean, we don't worry about him. In the same way, we're not going to worry about these at the end of our mission either. Save it. Now, there'll come a point when we need to do stuff with them, and maybe we'll go and rescue them. But for now, we're okay. Let's point in the right direction. Seems to be the big thing at the moment. Yeah, that one was, I believe, one of my first moon missions. Because, you know, as is tradition around here, we don't like the people that jump into the rocket seat first. Because who would you trust? Who would you trust? Totally not someone who's going to just jump in like that. I don't feel like they are. I'm going to do that, and we're just going to accelerate. Oh, there's no way of getting this like super stable. I'm trying. We'll just spin out like this. Suddenly the moon. Someone anywhere? Have we not loaded the moon textures and it's just not there or something? I don't know. Like, surely it's getting pretty big in my field of view by now. They're doing it for science. Oh wait, it's sandbox. It's true. Oh, there it is. There it is. Hello. That's the moon. This is the dark side of the moon. Looks kind of bright, right? Looks kind of bright, but that's not the way the dark side works. It's kind of unfortunate that they chose to call it dark side, because like literally it's just radio dark, right? Yeah, I don't care about being too precise with my positioning here. Got to do that again, of course. We're just gonna try and circularize as best we can. Let's go retrograde. Let's just kill that. Don't care for that precise measurements. I'm tempted to, when we've got into a round orbit, just go and check out this piece of land here. Look at it. It looks scary, to be honest. It looks scary. Let's have a look at our KerbNet access again, for the very simple reason of knowing where we are. Oh, I don't have the comms link. Oh. Now I'm going to have to do it by Dead Reckoning, and I don't think I'm doing it. It's cool how the moon can be just used as a big radio reflector. It's true. Don't forget to save once you have orbit. Thank you very much. Pretended kerbals on the moon are all Jebediah's relatives. It's true. They are. I sent them here. 10 generations, right? 10. The comm strike again. I get it. I get it. There's a bit of a problem. That is going to make it awkward to find, let's say, 9 degrees north and 20 degrees west. Or 40 degrees south and 11 degrees west. It's mostly the east-west we're looking for, right? Lunar Lander, Tranquility Base, 0 north, so on the equator, okay, and 23 degrees east. So whatever we're on the other side, we need to reflect by how much? I mean, you'd hope it's 180, right? You hope that it's just 180 around. I'm tempted to do a sort of a sandbox but progression mode, if you will. Like, I'll set myself a bunch of targets and go through and do them as a small video series. And I tell you what, the first thing I'd need to do every step along the way is like comm satellite. Oh yeah, complete comms network. And we turned up here and put a complete comms network down, you know. The slow burn. Thankfully, we're now at the point where Parapsis and Apoapsis are starting to swap over. I'm going to get pretty low down so that we can, you know, get to our targets as quick as possible. I just want to also open this Delta V stat box here because, you know, it's kind of freaking me out watching this 900 when it says we've got 3,000 here. Use the comms network to carry the ScanSat bits. I don't think ScanSat works with RSS. But yeah, no, I totally hear what you're saying. Like something like that. Something like that. How low an orbit shall we get around the moon? I don't want to go too low, else it'd be like, oh, you can't use your time warp here. Though I believe this might be better time warp up there. So let's hit 100 kilometers. 70, 170, 150, 100, 107. I mean, that's pretty good. Let's just press it. Yeah, 5 warp, hyper warp, standard physics warp. Oh, yeah, hover over the slow-mo, and it does weird, like, camera things here. Okay, anyway. I want to turn prograde. Actually, no, wait. We're just going to hold here until we get to the other side, and we'll use our turn to push the fuel to the bottom, because I would like to lower my orbit on the other side as well. That's definitely a must. Oh, I'm tumbling. I am just tumbling. Okay, that's fine, I suppose. We want to go retrograde, turn that on, and hopefully as we turn, propellant is very stable. Very, very stable. So when we get round there, turn the RCS. Actually, if we carry on looking at the propellant up the top there, still very stable. And let's go. Let's watch some numbers here. That's the 900 I'm watching go down versus the 107, which hopefully I'm not watching go down. It is getting away from me though. That's cool. That's cool. Just as long as these numbers get somewhat reasonably close to each other, I will take it. A little bit worried that I might be lowering my orbit too far, but that's what is lowering too far when you're trying to land. I feel like I've just misinterpreted, if that's the words that I'm using. Let's have a look at my overlay here. My map is the actual words that I'm trying to use. So now that we're on this side, this is not going to work out so well, but let's see if we can do it. I'm going to KerbNet, field of view as wide as possible, please. Oh, it's right here, isn't it? I'm literally on top of 25 north, 34 west. Okay, no, we're not right on top of anything, but man. 23 east. I need to figure out how to keep these numbers fresh in my face, but Copernicus is 920, so I'll get Cop 9 north, 20 west. Oh, I'm kind of annoyed that we've not. Yeah, I can't even go for a further thing. Okay, let's just accelerate through and see where we end up here. Okay, 30s. Should get up to about 90 and then swap over. It won't get to about 90. It'll go definitely to 90. But then I want to know what goes on with these numbers here. 17 west. I'm probably too low to put down these markers where I want it to be. Mare Frigoris, the frozen ocean. Beautiful. Such naming here, you know? Such naming. 24 east. Is that literally on the other side, though? Oh, get out of my face. Insects have been rife this year. Other people had this feeling. If you press the green circle icon, it auto refreshes. What a great idea. 3.5. I guess we're going to have to go with the 3.5. I'm a little impatient. Okay, 15 degrees east. 19 degrees east. We might be going to the Apollo 23 waypoint. Bam. I'm putting that down. So... like here. Focus on the moon. I wish I could put down my own markers. I want to move this down to here. Okay, I'm going to save. We're going to do a random landing to start with. A random land. Actually, you know what? I'm going to go full on save game moon orbit. Okay, right. Save that. Because then we can just let the moon carry around underneath us, right? That's nice and easy. Hey, FSBWV. Welcome to the moon. According to KerbNet, the moon is made of cheese. It's good. For coordinates, I could check beside Patrick Moore Moon Atlas. Wow. Wow. That's cool. I'm fairly sure you've told me about that before, actually. But I still think that's really cool. Is it like, no, you're not focused on the... oh, it's because I've got time acceleration on. Okay, that's fine too, I suppose. I would kind of like to just, as I say, make a random landing on the moon. How are you feeling about that? Just to make sure I can. Ideally in that crater, but who knows, who knows. Yeah, just to double check that this craft can make it. We're going to land in some rough terrain. We're going to have a little drive around. And then we're going to look for some good spots. It's got to be down here, right? But yeah, random landing in the light. This is what we're going for here. Let's keep our RCS off for the moment. Totally should have remembered to put some... whoop. Put some extra gyroscopes on this thing. I would like to warp to here. Thank you. I mean, they seem very calm for people who are... wait, can we get an IVA view? Can I press, like, C or something like that? No, it won't let me go inside. That's unfortunate. I want to see their first-person view. I want to look down at the moon and be like, ha! With them, you know? I mean, ideally that is the crater I want to land in, right? But we are so far away, I don't think that's going to happen. So we're gonna land just in this crater over here for now. Try and spot our landing zone if we can. Look at the terrain. I don't know how long it's going to take me to shed the speed that I've got here. I've got double the view, double the fuel. Let's also deploy those landing gear. Yeah, very important. Maybe they even extend beyond the range of the engine bell. You never know. You never know. My to weight ratio right now, 2.2. Thank you for the reminder, though. Always worth checking out. Always worth checking. Do I have Kerbal Engineer? I don't have it right now. Oh, here it is. No, that's toolbar. Yeah, no, I don't think I have it, unless it's one that I am missing. Yeah, that landing crosshair would have been useful, actually. Would have been useful. Trajectory's also one that could have done that for us. Okay, it reckons I'm going to land way over there. Way over there. Okay. I'm going to try and land in this bit here, but who knows what actually happens. Are we euloging? Oh, it's still 0. There we go. Alright. That's... I was getting a little panicked there. I was getting just a little panicked. Surface, not sea level. Good shout. Thank you very much. Trajectories only works on planets with atmosphere, and Kerbal Engineer for some reason conflicts with RSS, but manually installing works. Got the surface right. Cool. I feel like I might die. Well, I'm definitely not stopping at the range I thought I would. Look at that little bowl there. That is amazing. Now, what I was expecting to see in the middle of this crater was a mountain. It's a bit weird not to see it. You can see there's one starting to form over there. It's all to do with how meteors impact the surface. Let's go for like that sort of angle. Look at my vertical velocity right now. It's less than a lot. It's down less than 100 meters, going down 100 meters per second. Like, that is terrifying if you stop and think about it. So I'm going to hit 45 degrees and see if this will stop both of my distances, both of my speeds. It's very, very rough terrain. I feel like this is fine, though. We're going to see quite how long it takes us to drive the same distance that we're traveling at, like, a kilometer a second. Once again, checking my delta V stats. We should be fine. I mean, I don't think I forgot the comms. It's just that I'm behind the moon right now. So like I can't see Earth. I thought 4 engines might be enough to land on the moon, but maybe we actually need to go with more. Because this number has taken a while to drop. Even at ×2 velocity here. ×2 time acceleration here. And I'm worried that that hill is coming up a bit hard. You know what I'm saying? Let's try and once again do that. Okay, so today we have learned that it's going to take us a lot, and I mean a lot more, to slow down than we think. Comms is just noise during the landing. Yeah, I don't need people telling me how close to the floor I am. I can see the floor. That's an interesting crater there as well. Look at that. That's one of the reasons why I was like, let's just land here, because look at this. Look at the texturing, if you will. Look at how much stuff is going on here. I love it. I love it. Does that plutonium deplete at a constant rate, or does it model exponential decay? That is a question. I don't know, honestly. I actually do not know. Where is it? I know I put it on. Oh, it's this thing here. Yeah, I assume they've gone with exponential decay, because it's not hard. You just throw an E in, and then you're all good, right? They literally made me do it during first year labs. Yeah, that's right. They made me. Well, I think we've overshot the area of rugged terrain. So we get to find out how good this rover actually is. Maybe we'll try and summit this mountain and then return to orbit. Once again, speed up time, shed those delta V's. Well, shed the V's with our delta V's in here. Yeah, I don't even know how we'd go about checking that, whether it's exponential or not. I mean, you can take various data points over the next couple of hours if you like. I'm sure that won't be a waste of your time. And I bet you even if you did take it, the data points, we could probably fit whatever function we wanted to it, right? Wait a long time and see the rate change. You got it. You got it. Okay, here we go. We're actually at landing velocities now. Does this have throttle? It sounds like it's got throttle. Radial out. Stop the engine. Stop the engine. Stop. Stop. Okay. Can we push this in directions? Okay. I mean, we're falling to the floor. We're 3 kilometers up. I don't feel like we're in any trouble here. Actually, I totally am, because the RCS. It's gonna take me time to spool up my engine. It's gonna take 0.7 plus the time it takes for the RCS to make us feel like we're not plummeting anymore. Why can't... Seriously, why can't I throttle up? Whoa. It's a bit scary. Oh, you're my winning, son. You know it, Dad. You know it. Thanks for asking. Let's put that there. We're still like 1.2 kilometers up. I mean, I don't know about you, but I feel like I'm dead. Why am I turning? Okay, we're a kilometer up. Suicide burn? Pretty much. Do we have time lag installed on this save? I didn't think so, but it's starting to feel like it at times. 400. This is not as I want it to be landing. We've got some throttle limiters. Maybe I should have made use of those, put that down to 50%. But not the time for that, right? Suddenly frame rate as well. 7, 6, 5. I didn't count how long that took to slow down. Maybe that's something I should have paid attention to. 100 meters. Let's try. I mean, I can blow up this rocket, right? That's fine. It's all about the rover on top. Okay. I'm glad we've got a lot of ignitions on this thing. Yeah, the frame rate when that... Oh, it's got to be the ground interaction, right? Ugh. Alright, we'll take that. We'll take that. Thank you. What a landing. What a landing. It really is on the engine bell, right? That's not... deploy the ramps. Beautiful. That's what this is here for. Okay, then we should just be able to... Should be able to just... Should be... No nearby controllable unit. Wait, what? What's this then? Oh, wait. We need an engineer's hand here. You? No, you? You're the engineer. Leave seat. There we go. Come on, get going. Get going. The Delta V readout in the stage and kept bouncing. Yeah, the Delta V readout was not great. You know what? Let's just put you on the surface. Swap. I said swap. No! I mean, yeah, why not? Why not? I don't know what I'm going to do if this turns over. Well, like I said, we need an engineer's touch, right? So what happened here? Why didn't that decouple the way I expected it to? Maybe we'll try the bottom decoupler. Good enough. I mean, we'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. I'm hoping that I can just get my face under here. Come on. Bit of percussive maintenance. It's all good. We'll get this working. I love the fact that he's using his helmet to hold it up. That's true kerbal nature there. Let's try instead slamming down on it. No. I'm going to try something pretty extreme. We're going to get you out of there. We're going to swap. We're going to get you out of there. Okay, and then we're going to get you back in there. Oh, it's obstructed, so it won't let me. Of course. Well, I guess we load the save and go look for a better place. How do I save this next time? Yeah, because I think I can do... I'm gonna load it, right? So let's go into the cheats menu here. If I set position on the moon... First the moon. How do I find out where I am right now? We do that on the map, right? No. Tilde. There we go. 4,253. Okay, yeah, it's literally right here. I just wanted to make sure about that. And then we can... No, not you. Thank you, but that's not quite what I wanted. You. Okay, so we can, if... I killed a kerbal. We can, if need be, do that. I'm not suggesting that that's what we do in the future, but we might. Okay, so we're going to go look for some actual targets, some places to go that are incredibly cool. Ideally, one of those includes the moon landing site. So let's let the moon spin. Let's wait. Let's do that whilst the moon is the focus. So here's the side we all know. What's stopping? What's slowing down? Is my Why? Why now? So here is a whole bunch of the Mare coming into view. They say, I've not read the paper on this one, so I should probably go and do so. But they say that the flat plains of basalt here were formed because the Earth was keeping this side warm. And so whilst this all like crinkled up and like, you know, imagine ice melting fast in a constrained container, right? This got all like crinkly and destroyed and blah blah blah. And during the late heavy bombardment, got absolutely destroyed by asteroids. Whereas this side was still somewhat liquid. And then stuff hit, and you know, you can see this quite a big crater, right? And then all the lava just kind of like seeped out. Whereas on this side, I mean, it happened here, but not really anywhere else. Not really anywhere else. That is a nice little crater. I don't know what that's about, but I like it. I like it. More time acceleration. Okay, delete and close. Do I care that this one's about to pass through? I kind of don't. I just wanted to see where they ended up getting flung, because I believe they might actually have some issues with their navigation. So here, right? On the equator, right here. I'm fairly sure it's right there. That's what I'm going for. That's the Apollo landing site. Somewhere in there. Like I say, I doubt we're going to actually nail it. But I'd like to give it a go if we can. Do we lower the... Yeah, I'm going to lower my orbit right here. I'm going to bring my intersect with the surface fairly far back. Okay, that's nice. Oops, stop. Yeah, I'll do. That'll do. Is that Tycho? No, Tycho's a little bit further around. I think we're lined up for it. I think we are lined up for it. Let's go. Is it going to hold me in that position? No, it's not. Do we go for a thrust limiter of 75 so I've got a bit more fine control? Maybe. Maybe. Oh, look how rough it looks. Oh, yes. If I click this, that... No, not the moon. I want my details. Does this give us information? No, it's not until we land that it gives us information about where we are. That's unfortunate. Altimeter to surface. This to retrograde. It's going to take us very long to slow down, but this long? Yeah, maybe that long. Let's start slowing down. If nothing else, I can very much change on the fly, right? This will almost definitely take a couple of goes. Say a couple. A couple of ignitions, I think, is what I'm supposed to be saying there. The real question is, where is equatorial? Is it here? Just waiting for apoapsis to reach me, and then I can't do much more than that. Okay, we got a good one going. Got a good one going. So this is Mare Tranquility. I don't, is it Tranquility? I don't know the Latin, sorry, for tranquility. But, yeah, Sea of Tranquility. So called because it's really... thing. Did you jingle the engine thrust limiters? Let's do that. Let's do that. I'm going to say 75. Do people agree with the 75? I hope so. You know what? I'm going to click this button and then we're going to type 75 because there's one thing that annoys me. It's trying to get those sliders to be exactly where you want. It's not a mod. That's part of the game. Like if you want to just type the numbers in, you just click this little number thing at the top here and boom, you got it. Tranquilitaris, yeah, something like that. Something, I will take your rememberings over my rememberings. So that's fine. That is fine. I wonder if now. Wait. You there, CurbNet? Where are we? 24 by 34. Ooh, it's not great. Wait, let's put that over here. I wish we could make this smaller. I don't know, you guys would have trouble seeing it at that point, right? 7, 3.5. That's what we want. Consequence of ADHD and unrestricted access to the Wikipedia. Yeah, no, I hear that one. I know what you're saying there. Okay, we've got 3,000 kilometers. 3,000. Ooh, I wish I had 3,000 kilometers. I've got 3 kilometers in the tank. I do wonder whether we've not gone far enough. Let's get the rotation right. Because 20 degrees round the ball is quite far. And don't get me wrong, we're moving. Well, we're definitely in the right area. We're definitely in the right. 16 degrees is getting better. We're definitely going to have to start slowing down. Okay, there we go. That's good. I was like, has it stopped functioning for us properly again? I'm pointing up 30 degrees so that I don't lower my orbit too much. Oh, I don't know. Do we want to go further? I feel like we're going to make it. I sure do hope so, anyway. We're traveling so fast, so close to the floor now. (14 degrees, 37 east. Is that? I'm a little bit too far east. Little bit too far east. I'm actually going to start trying to stop. I think this might be the time to start trying to stop. I don't know whether we're going to shoot all 13 degrees in the time it takes me to decelerate. I'm traveling at double time warp now because, as mentioned previously, it takes a while to slow down appropriately. Though I say that, I'm now going to hit retrograde. Hopefully we're going to just land. We're currently 30 kilometers up, which doesn't seem all that far when you're looking at the surface like this. Just pull that up a little bit there. Okay, that's nice. 11 degrees. Must be like here. I wonder whether they are actually over here. Well, we'll see how long it takes me to stop. And we'll go driving if need be. What is that? No, it's just a weird pixel. Just a weird pixel. I wonder if we can go this way more. I would like to. Try and land. I mean, we're definitely coming in at about 0 degrees. The further we go east, the more likely we are to hit the 23. Ooh, 23 degrees is a long way away from 40. We might need to make a little jump if we can with the power of the rocket. We've got a little bit of time, so a little bit of fuel, so I'm hoping so. Tell me this number's going down. No, it's not. Oh no. No, we need. Of course, we need less. Ah, no, wait. Oh, I'm very bad at the game. Oh, I forgot how numbers work. If we're 40 degrees east and we want 28, we need to make it smaller, so we need to go west. Ah, what a fool! What a fool! Can you count up? Can you count down? Can you count in all different directions? I mean, actually, yes, you can. Did you know you can count sideways? It's the beauty of complex numbers. I feel very bad at the game right now. I can't believe I did that. So we can probably give it another go if this is that bad and know that we're landing somewhere around here, right? Trying to spot a landing site is going to be interesting. Oh, call it, guys. Call it. Am I resetting for a better landing, or are we just going to see how this one goes? Until this gets above the west marker, we're not even going to start bringing that number down. And I suppose we can launch westwards with a 500 Delta V impulse and then stop with a 5... Well, let's say 400 Delta V impulse and stop with a 600. Because, you know, gravity makes things difficult. Gravity makes things difficult. So it's almost definitely... like here? And all of this, they're probably not going to have a little marker down, are they? I mean, you kind of hope so. We're now 14 kilometers up in the air. We've descended half the distance, but of course, as always, coming down is one of those things that gets faster as you fall towards the floor unless you're doing something about it. And now I'm going to try and do something about it. Because I'm kind of worried. We're going to be in trouble. Oh, look. There's the Earth. Would you believe it's a pretty important site? Okay, slow this puppy down. Surely we can. Okay, well, I've definitely hit equatorial. Oh, I'm kind of tense on this one. Looking at my vertical velocity, though, I should be pointing my nose back down. 1.6. We got 4 in the tank. I'm wondering whether we can just glide over that way to the west. That would be kind of ideal. We've got fuel in the tank, so we can do it. Lovely shot of Earth a second ago. That shot there, beautiful, right? Absolutely beautiful. I agree. Okay. I think Unless we go for a complete new landing site. This is probably the best we're gonna. I should be slowing down. I shouldn't be speeding up. This is probably the best we're gonna do, right? Let's retrograde it. 3 kilometers off the floor. It's definitely over there somewhere. I am so... yeah, no, that's fine, that's fine. Well, you're watching me during a work meeting, wow. Literally just said that the audio is off, but like, wow. Okay, are we actually going to stop in time? Let's watch this sideways motion here. Landing gear out. This is terrifying. I am coming in so fast. Try and bring some throttle down. Do we actually have somewhere here? Somewhere that tells me my thrust. Okay, we got 9 kilonewtons. It really does throttle. Okay, that's good. That's good. 8, 5. I don't think I can bring it down any lower than it is. Okay, I'm going to do this. Watch. 50. No, don't do this. 50. No. 50. 50. Oh, terrifying. 50. Okay, go. Go, more through. Why is it not doing it? Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I've got to actually cut the engines and go again. Ooh-wee! We landed. We have landed. Now we get to find out what. Decouple the bottom. Okay. Can we drive? Control forwards. And also control from here if you could. Alright, then we decoupled the next one. And then I drive. Oh, I turned my wheels off. I very specifically turned the wheels off because there was some... I remember now. You know what? I'm going to do it. I know. I shouldn't be cheating already, but... Okay, that's fine. That's fine. Set the brakes while we're fiddling. Were they not set? The back strong, the front... Yeah, no, we got the brakes. We're good. Thanks. Okay, and we're off. Crazy. Perfect dismount. No cheating there. No cheating whatsoever. Wait, so where is this... It says to drag the reticule. It's not very good at being dragged. 1042 east. So we want to go like this way. If I set the waypoint, I can then... Oh, it's not showing me. Activate navigation. And we go that we head that way. As soon as I spot where it is. Yeah, I'm wondering if we can roll. Like there are a few things I can do. I should have had a landing checklist, and the landing checklist should have involved turning the wheels on. Sorry, need front and back lights, obviously. So this should be getting us closer to where we want to be, right? Let's open the curb net back again. And now that we are rolling... 7... There we go. The biggest field of view we got. Maybe not that much. I wish I knew how this was orientated. So that's kind of the way I'm supposed to be going. Let's refresh. That's it. The number's never going to change, is it? Okay, I think we're going to have another go. I think we're going to have another go. We're supposed to be landing for this bit instead. Let's do it. Let's do it. We could sit and wait for me to drive all the way out there, but it's not rocket science, is it? Hello. Okay, again, focus the moon. And away we go. Hello, 4th generation Amandas and Hands. Well, we just keep sending the clones out. Can I just get rid of that? Is it going to hassle me anyway? Because there's a second alarm clock somewhere, right? This one here. No alarms. Okay, that's good. That's good. Let's turn that one back off. So, there, right? No, here. Ah! Well, thankfully, we can turn that around to our use. Add the maneuver. Let's lower this down. Not that far. To about... to about there. 17 kilometers. It's not quite perfect, but you know what? It's pretty good. I need to turn before we try and decouple. I need to turn the wheels on. That's it. That's the only thing that really went like super duper wrong. And then we need to try and figure out... I really have gone in orbit too far, haven't I? I think we'll live with that, though. Okay, I want to watch my periapsis number here. That's the important one. Why isn't it going up? My throttle. For some reason, my throttle just refuses to go up occasionally. Lunar Nautical Motorway. I can't wait for a wave of new units that'll be invented once navigation on the moon becomes a thing. I mean, they've already been talking about starting a new time system. You know, like we've got the UTC on the planet, on Earth, to keep track of time, and like it just counts up, and it doesn't. We don't really have to worry about converting it to our calendar unless we want to talk to people about it, right? It's almost like Linux time in that sense. They want to make one for the moon because the value of gravity is different, and therefore time flows in a different way. Which, like, yeah, but ooh. That's a level of precision that I'm not ready for. Too far, like that. I think that's the one we want. I think that's the one we want. We will find out. Wow, look at the surface of the moon. It's both ridiculously rough and also unbelievably smooth at the same time. Start burning 2 minutes. Why have we got a 2-minute burn? It's supposed to take me to within a minute of the burn. I do this, and then that, then our fuel should almost instantly come back. It's weird. There are weirdnesses going on, but I'm willing to accept it. Might even want to go a bit more. We'll get the altimeter. Not going very far sideways, are we? Am I there yet? Oh, we're not quite on the line. That's probably why it's coming a bit weird. I'm kind of fine with that. It's a bit of a long burn, though. I'm trying to think where it's most likely to be. As long as we are within a couple of degrees, I'll call it a good and successful landing. Okay, once again, retrograde if we could. Got to be facing the right direction. I say that, I'm going to start time accelerating soon. I want to decelerate, I don't know, somewhere around here. Maybe here. Yeah, I don't know. We're definitely going to be landing by Dead Reckoning. I'm just going to look ahead and be like, alright, now's the time to slow down. It may or may not be right now. TR and TNR, and hopefully, just as it swings around, now we still got no stable propellant. Can we turn this around? I feel like there's something wrong with my camera at the moment. I'm not sure how to correct it, but you know, I'm sure it'll sort itself out at some point. Still no. Let's. There we go. That's what we want. There we go. That's much better camera angle as well now. Beautiful, beautiful. So my main aim here is to slow down without bringing that impact point too close towards me. There's going to be a couple of burns like this, where we just burn until apoapsis. Where's my comnet? Where are we? We're already possibly too far west. So wait, it's here? I should have left that there. Too far east, sorry. Oh, we need to burn west. I need to burn until we go south. If we're that good on the coordinate there, and the center is currently 29, when actually we want 23. So even still, it's even further around this way. It's altimeter when you're talking about height, altimeter when you're talking about yards. But I never talk about yards. Okay, we're getting a bit much stuff on the screen right now. I'm not sure where to put it all. We're going to get rid of the fuel readout. We don't need that. I'd like some sort of like time to impact landing info. Let's see if we got some stuff here. True altitude, vertical speed, surface, time to impact 5 minutes. Beautiful. Suicide burn countdown 2 minutes. Do I trust it? Do I trust it? Pick position target. Oh my god, really? There. We are so far off. I never knew. I never knew. I don't know if we got the Delta V to, like, change ourselves. Delta V stats. Yeah, surely. Surely we can just, like, turn this way. Like that. Like it's there. Is what we're going for. Don't know what the live STL is. Yeah, there's some buttons here that I don't know what they do, but that's all good. I guess I'm gonna have to go a little bit faster through time here. Oh, a little bit uncontrolled, but I think we're good. Are we gonna have to go again? Definitely issues. But I don't think they're that big an issues. But I've been wrong about many things in the past. Why would this not be one of them? No, we're going to do it again. Now that I know exactly where it is. Now that I know exactly... I didn't realise there was going to be a thing that put me down with a marker. Wait, let's do that. Wait, let's do that. I've got a better idea. Well, I say I've got a better idea. It's the same idea as we just... Look, let's pick position. Thank you. Pick position. 0, 23. Like there. Okay, this should work out better for us, right? We just discovered a new tool, and the tool is going to make things easier for us. In theory. In theory. Stop. Stop! So, pull down here. First off, quick save. Because that's one thing I've been missing. So I want this about here. Slow it down a little bit more. That should be about planet spinness, right? Say 11 kilometers. All right, that should be about right. Most freight will be carried by trains, or maybe not, since it will be most useful for navigation at the surface level. Yeah, I mean, who knows what's going to happen when we get, you know, we've got a base here and a base here. Is there a maglev going between the two? Is that the thing? I could see that being the one. Titan methane lake ships. Yes. Again, all about it. But, so, we want to go, like, colonize Titan, right? But it's so cold. There's no... The only things that are going to be colonizing Titan are going to be the robots, unfortunately. Let's go a little bit closer. I don't think so. I watched a I read a story. I can't even remember who it was by right now, but it was like, in the time of great genetic changes, genetic engineering, they had engineered these humans to be able to swim on Enceladus or on Europa, right? With like huge, almost manatee status, huge blubber layers and stuff like that. And I don't think we'll ever be able to do that for... We good? There we go. All right, there's the engine. I don't think we'll ever be able to do that for somewhere like Titan. It's just so extreme. So extreme. Why are you doing that? Okay, it's fine. It's fine. We'll make it work. It'll be fine. What about that? Turn the RCS off because it doesn't matter at this point. Up here. Beautiful. Beautiful. If we get all the way there and there's not even an American flag, I'm going to be so disappointed. So disappointed. Suicide burn countdown infinite. Does that mean that I'm not going to be able to do it? I don't understand, but okay. I'm fairly sure we can. Okay, we got a countdown now. That's good. That's good. Let's slam that into retrograde. Should we just listen to the suicide burn marker? I'm tempted to. I'm not going to save it now because that sounds horrific, but we could definitely do this, right? I'm just meaning it might have land at impact tile or something like that. Can't remember. Maybe there's a descent planning tool. Maybe. I really, really need to get to know MechJeb a lot better. Like a lot better. It's just not one of those things I've ever really mastered. To be fair, until this playthrough, hadn't really played with it at all. I was always more... That's not going to work out right. Wait. We go that way. We want to go this way. Okay, we're just going to try and do that. It says no, but I've never been put off by things saying no before. Can we please get some... There we go. They're slamming on the button. Okay, we're gonna definitely need to accelerate this. Just need to get somewhat close, right? You see my my landing zone is going away from me, but I think we're okay with that. Let's slow down some time so that I can get a little bit of slowing down happening. Oh, it's changed to surface velocity. I don't like that. I don't like that at all. It's definitely going to be some troubles. West, west, west. Let's go, go, go. Okay, we gotta stop here, but I'm gonna also just be a little bit left of my my navigation marker the entire time so that we can slowly pull our way around. Definitely not stop fast enough. The suicide burner's countdown just counts when you touch the ground. Yeah, I realised that a little bit too late. Coming into the landing for the handbrake turn. You know it. You knew it. There, right? It's there. That is it. We're going over there when we're done. When we've landed. I'm going up. Oh, let's not do that. Don't like that my suicide burn countdown is not correct. I'm burning right now and it's like nah. Let's try and put this down here as soon as possible. Gonna have to travel an entire mountain range. Do you think I can handle that? We'll soon find out, no doubt. $900. I don't like how long it takes me to slow down. This is horrific. 800 meters per second is going to take a lot of 19 meters per second to cover. But this is already some of the best landings we've done. I'm a little bit worried, yeah, like I say, about my time to impact to my suicide burn. But, oops, sea level. Oh no. Alright, we're still 4 kilometers up. That's fine. Suicide burn countdown under 0. That's a little bit dodgy, right? Ooh, let's do it. I think we should be fine. That horizontal speed is the killer, obviously. Well, actually, let's correct. The vertical speed is the killer. My horizontal speed is just what's going to slam me into the side of that hill over there if I don't try and do something about it. I'm coming in at full engine lock. $700 meters up. I'm gonna stop. I'm gonna go 50. Thank you. 50. I really hope all of these just took. Double check. 50, 50, go. I don't know how close to the floor to allow this to go. That's the minimum I can thrust. That's somewhat unfortunate. 70 meters up. Now moving 10 meters per second. 7 meters? 7 seconds maybe? 5. Oh, I'm actually going to have to cut and thrust, I suppose, is the words I want to use. Okay. Stop. RCS off. SAS off. Ramp out. But now, let's actually remember to turn my motors on. So that when I start to drive, we can actually drive. Make sure I haven't actually turned the motor limit down. I know I tried doing that in one of my other things. Okay. Decouple the bottom. turn the brakes on. Decouple the bottom. Brakes off and drive forwards. Oh, yeah. Okay, okay. And now I'm going to decouple the top at that point. All right, we're away. It's hooked on my radar. What is this? Okay, well, we've got a little way to drive. Mostly north, I see. Let's grab you. Control point forwards. We are indeed driving north. We got front wheel steering because that's by far the best. I would like this to go forwards like that, and then hopefully all of these are control SAS only. That's good. That means it doesn't matter that I'm pushing forwards. It means that we are. Yeah, I'm gonna F5 that. Cannot whilst moving. Okay. Notice 50% back brake up front, 100% brake on the back. I'm even tempted to lower this down to 20 up front because I feel like I'm tipping forwards. Do you feel like you're tipping forwards? Oh, that's better. That's what we're talking about. Ugh. F5. Okay, and away we go again. I would like to go up and over that mountain. Do you guys want to go up and over that? If you see something you want to go check out, let me know. Oh my gosh. Oh, we got some craters to pass on the... What happened? What happened? For some reason, I was looking... Me moving my map out changed where we were going. I'm not about that. Not about that. I wish, maybe there is actually. Mech Jeb Smart SAS. There we go. Surface. No. I was kind of hoping north. There's no. Just look north. Surface velocity up. I don't know what surface is. H level. Okay, I bet this is it, but I don't know how to. I don't know. Hey, Prissy, how's it going? Welcome to the. We are driving to go and see the landing zone of the Apollo 11 astronauts. It may or may not even exist in this game. It's where we're going. Unfortunately, KerbNet, where are you? Boom, here. KerbNet tells us that we're mostly in place. We're 5 degrees off of... Oh, man. So, someone do me a favour and go look up the circumference of the moon. Like, how far we're at. I mean, you can tell me the radius if you want, and we can work through the maths itself. I need to know how big the moon is. I wish there was a way I could work out maths on screen with you. I think you can set heading in the advanced tab of the Smart SAS. Advanced. Inertial. Yeah, maybe. Direction. Direction forward sounds good. How do I... Yeah, maybe. Circumference of equator. Thank you. So, let's say 11,000. That's a nice round number. Well, welcome to astrophysics. We round numbers off all the time here. So 11,000 divided by 360. So each degree is 30 meters. Times 5, 152. I don't believe you. I don't believe you at all. Else we'd be nearly there, right? Sure. Not that I don't believe your numbers. I don't believe my maths that I was just doing. Dead moment. I should let you know that I am an astrophysicist. Doing the mathematics is my bread and butter. Yeah, it's really the thing. But oh wow, look, this is a different bio. Oh, maybe we should start a science mode. Maybe we should start a science mode. Oh no, 153 kilometers. Oh, that's kind of distance actually. Not 153 meters, 153 kilometers. With RP1, you can do career or sandbox. Yeah, I would like to do science mode, I think. We're finally at the point where I am mostly able to do the things that I set out to do. At least with 3 or 4 streams worth of practice, you know? Science only or full? Yeah. Okay, so we can all see that I could press the forward button for an hour and a half, right? And it would work out for us, right? We're all aware, but some of you might also be aware that this is technically what some might call the end of my stream. So I'm going to slow this right down. I'm going to stop. We're gonna do something that I've already done once. We're gonna cheat. We're going. I muted myself. I hit the point. 0.67 by 23. Use the full stop instead. 23.47. Set that position. Somewhere around here. We're gonna get more accurate now. 0.40. No, that's not where I'm supposed to be. Oh no, 0.4. I wish I knew. Is this north here? Is that what's happened here? 0.4, 0.5, 0.6 north is like there, and 23.47 is like there. Waypoint. You activate navigation. Let's spin around and see where it is. All right, we're off. Is that the right one? Is that the right one? Is that the right color? Yeah. Okay. We're going. This should put me right there. And if that's not right, well then I think we're gonna have to blame the people. Cheat justification incoming. You heard me. Have you tried Bon Voyage? There's an autopilot mod for rovers which aren't loaded. I haven't tried it, but it seems good. I will now. Thank you very much. I will check it out. I've no idea. I've literally never even heard of it. This is definitely going to be my. I'm more than happy for this to be my modded playthrough, right? You know, because we're already quite modded. You know, we're already quite modded. 0.5, 9, 0.6. Maybe we'll zoom in a little more. Five, 8, what? I think they've changed the number system here. Oh well, we're still driving towards it. Let's zoom out and see if we spot anything on the horizon, right? I'm kind of not. So I don't want to say this yet, but I think with that, I am going to say thank you very much for joining me for this adventure, ladies and gentlemen. I will see you guys next time, where either I'm going to start right next to a statue that exists, or we're not going to start next to a statue that exists. I'll go and find out in my own time, because this is starting to stretch on. And I'll see you then when we're going to do that. Bye.